What's going on? What's going on? Test, test, test. Let me see how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we're sounding good. Bitcoin just broke the all-time highs last night, y'all. If y'all did not check out or watch this week's Bitcoin analysis, make sure to check that out. Congrats and shout out to everybody that hopped in. Again, we've been posting weekly Bitcoin analysis since literally Q2 this year. We're also 3-0 this week so far. We got a couple setups we're looking at. We're looking at possible EU sells, and then we're looking at possible GJ buys. All right. So we caught a nice GJ buy yesterday. We're going to be looking for continued buys. We see price pushing up. About to see if we can make higher highs. So in order to do so, we got to break the highs to the left. So we're going to be looking to see if GJ can hold 199.75 as support. If it can hold 199.75 as support, we can look for buys going to 275. That's what we're looking at right here. Now we do got a couple news events popping off. Let's go ahead and scroll down. So we have at 7 a.m. GBP news, 7:30 we got GBP news, and then at 2 p.m. we got FOMC popping off, and then 2:30 we got another press conference for FOMC popping off as well. So we're very interested to see how that affects the markets. But as we can see, since literally after 12 o'clock and all last night, price just been consolidating and ranging. So we're simply waiting for one of two things: either price to retrace and retest this level, or if we can break and hold this level as support. So we're simply just waiting for volume to kick in. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Make sure to go ahead and like that stream, y'all, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Again, if y'all was in the live yesterday, we broke down this GJ setup, so y'all could have got in this with us. Every trade me and the members take, we break down the file as well, enter during the London session lives. Also, make sure to check out the Sunday chart analysis because a lot of charts are going as projected, have been going as projected. Again, the Sunday chart analysis doesn't just go over what I see price doing Sunday night going into Monday. It goes over what I see price doing throughout the entire week. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered anything yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free Signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. We're about to pull it up in a second as well, y'all. Again, we're just simply waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. We can clearly see here that price has been ranging and consolidating in the same place since 2 o'clock yesterday. So, we ain't missing anything right now. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. We've been absolutely dominating, not just this quarter, but this week. We're 3-0 so far this week. Took a beautiful trade yesterday on GJ. All TPs got hit, got 77 pips. Then on Tuesday, we caught a nice 64 pip trade on Euro New Zealand. And then Monday, we caught a nice EN trade as well. Caught a nice 20 pips. So we're 3-0 so far this week. Went 4-0 last week. And then if you scroll, is it November 1st? Yeah, November 1st, you'll see how we ended October. Give me 1 second. October, we only took one loss. We went 15-1, giving us a 94% win rate, catching a total of 14,935 pips. Again, you go to November 1st, you can see this for yourselves. Click right here, it'll take you to the beginning of the month. All wins and losses are posted. You can also see how we ended quarter 3. We went 43-8, giving us an 84% win rate. July went 16-5, August 13-1, and then September 14-2, catching a total of 64,655 pips. Click right here, it'll take you to the beginning of the quarter, which was July, and you can also see how we ended quarter 2. So you can see we're absolutely killing it literally all month, average high 89-90% win rates, not just on a weekly basis, but as well as a monthly and quarterly basis. Y'all can fact check all this stuff yourselves, because not only do we break down every trade that we take during the London session lives, but we also, everything's dated, time documented, so y'all can fact check and check this stuff out for yourselves. Just like yesterday's trade, got a nice GJ setup. You watched yesterday's live stream, you'll see us breaking down and looking for this GJ setup, and you see the GJ setup played out. Just like with the EU setups on Monday and Tuesday, watch Monday and Tuesday's live stream, you see the same exact thing. So literally everything is documented. But again, right now we're just waiting for volume. Now we do got a few news events popping off today. We got a 7 a.m. GBP news, 7:30 GBP news. Then we have 8:30 USD news, and then at 2 p.m. we got FOMC, as well as 2:30 we got FOMC. So we got a bunch of news popping off today. So don't be too shocked or surprised if prices consolidating and ranging up until New York or pre-New York. Euro CAD, yeah, we can take a look at that. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's take a look at EuroCAD. All right, so yesterday, like a few other pairs, we have reversals come into play. So we had a huge push to the downside. So we're kind of in the consolidation range right now, right? So this is what I would do. This is how I'd go about EuroCAD. We can look for sells if it can break and hold 48.90, 48.85 and hold that as resistance. You can also look for short-term sells that breaks below and holds 49.20 as resistance. But for the downtrend to really come into play and to start, it's going to need to break the first level, which is 48.85, hold that as resistance, where then we can see the downtrend come into play. Because right, what we can see right here is just consolidation, right? Prices continuously respecting the strong level at 48.90, but it's also struggling to break past 50, right? So we just keep on seeing price bounce back and forth, bounce back and forth. Each time price breaks above this level here, it struggles and fails to hold that support, right? But there's also each time price breaks and touches this level, struggling to break and hold as resistance. So it's really a consolidating. I wouldn't really even mess with this pair. Now I could do something after the news today, but I wouldn't even mess with this pair. I'd look for a different pair with a cleaner market structure. Because right now, again, we don't see any higher highs, we don't see any lower lows. It's just a consolidation right now. So I'd look for another pair that has cleaner looking movements. But a lot of pairs are kind of in that situation, right? Like when we look at GN, we're having reversals take place with a lot of pairs right now. It was an uptrend, price failed to hold this level of support, tried again, failed to hold the level of support again. Now we had a reversal take place last night. So if it breaks and holds 15.55 as resistance, we can see the possible downtrend come into play. So we got a lot of pairs where we can see possible trend changes coming into play. You have GA breaking levels as well. EU's retesting. So EU did a big push yesterday. So I'm not too surprised as retracing right now. I'm still looking for sells, but again, being picky where I want to look for my sells at because price can easily try to cancel out this big push it did yesterday and retrace, and we have a bunch of news popping as well. So until I see volume price show that's trying to hold and break that next level, I'm simply just going to let price do its thing. Again, you should never be in a rush to take a trade or take a setup. You should calmly analyze the charts and decide where you would want to look for setups, where you would not want to look for setups at, and then just patiently wait from there. But again, like when we look at GJ, it's literally just been taking a nap here since 2 o'clock yesterday. The same exact level as that is at the same level since 2 o'clock yesterday. New Zealand USD. Yeah, we can take a look at that. My levels are probably off because I haven't looked at this pair in a good year or so. We're gonna do, yeah. So again, this chart is reversing as well. So we see a bunch of charts reversing. So it's literally canceling out the move that it did yesterday, right? But we are still in a downtrend. So as long as it will continue to respect the previous lower high point at 60, 100, 60, 10, we will still be in a downtrend. But if it starts to break that level, start trading as support, we can see a reversal come into play. Now, where I'd personally look for sales at, it's going to need to break past this consolidation point. So if it can break back below 59.70 and hold that as resistance, you can look for sales. But for the downtrend to continue, it's going to have to break this previous low point here at 59.40. But again, we see all these charts. Aside from GJ that's consolidating, taking a nap, we see all these charts kind of reversing, either from yesterday doing reversals or retracing and reversing currently in real time. Like we see EU doing that. We just saw what was it, EuroCAD doing that as well. But it is the first week of the month as well, so this is usually how things go down. But again, don't be too shocked or surprised. The price is kind of just consolidating our range until, especially the USD and GBP pairs. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker underscore way, TikTok underscore playmaker way underscore. No problem. No problem. The reason why we're not looking at a bunch of other charts is because, like I was talking about, those that just jumped in here, a lot of stuff just rewinded yesterday, right? And then NAS broke the highs again. It went as projected, but again, it made new highs. So there's no point in trying to look for a setup unless it retraces. So if it retraces back down to 20,650, I'll look for buys again. But I'm not going to go for buys when it comes to day trading. Like if I was doing a separate investing long term, that's different. But day trading, you want to know where your exit's going to be, and I can know where I'm going to put my stop loss, but my exit's a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna look at gold sales too, though. Actually, got to add some more levels on this. So you're about to see a magic trick really quick. Gold's not moving either, but just in case it does try to move, let me go ahead and get these levels marked off. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When can you charts? Drop them in the chat. Again, we got a bunch of news popping off today. Shout out to everybody in the live. I'm gonna move this alert down. So it's got a little bit of work to do. Still nothing we can pull the trigger on right now, but we can still talk about it, right? So we had a reversal take place yesterday. Again, prior to this week was in a nice uptrend. Price failed to hold this level of support like it did the week prior. We can see that here. Then yesterday we had a huge reversal. Price took a big dump. So now we're going to be looking for sales. So now let's talk about where we can see potential sell setups at. All right. So we see here price is currently chilling on this level. So if it can break and hold 2650 as resistance, we can look for down to 2630. Or if it retraces and continues to hold 2672 as resistance, we can look for sales, then going back down. Right. That's what we can see there. Now, if the news does cause price to reverse and push back to the upside, we are still going to be considering sales unless price breaks back above 2720, 2718 and starts treating that level of support. As long as we can hold this level as resistance still, or this level as resistance still, we're still going to be looking for sell setups. All right, y'all. But again, like I was talking about, all these charts are just consolidating and ranging, so we're not missing anything right now. Let's move this over to the side. Yeah, it looks like GJ is trying to wake up a little bit, but still got some work to do. Let's take a quick look at EU really quick. Yeah, it's still just ranging. Yeah, so again, y'all, got a bunch of news popping out. 7 a.m. GBP, 7:30 GBP, 8:30 USD, 2 o'clock and 2:30 USD news. We're gonna be going live with the members during FOMC. Members, be on the lookout for that link, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. You already know. Check out the Bitcoin weekly analysis. I got a video. I gotta finish editing it. I got a video. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be in the day trading tips playlist. It's not gonna be a trade breakdown. I have another video for a trade breakdown, but I'm kind of editing this one. It's gonna be well put together. It's gonna help y'all out. So be on the lookout for that one, y'all. And yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 a.m. EST.